What's up, all you Delulus out there? Anyone know what's been going down in our very own new Eridu lately? From the mayor's desk right down to the little Bangboo charging stations. All of Ridu's best-kept secrets right here on the brand new show from Angels of Delusion, Angel Guide!
Leave it to Aria to deliver her lines like that! Yeah, no kidding. If we'd let Sunna handle it, we'd be completely screwed.
Would you two knock it off? I'm risking the mayor's wrath just reading these lines.
The mayor's got a big heart. There's no way he'd sweat the small stuff with us. Besides, we've got a sponsor backing us this time, right?
Anyway, to all my Delulus, it's great to see you all again. We are
Angels of Delusion! So, why drop a new show this time around? Honestly, no particular reason. If I had to say, maybe someone wants to show everyone the photo they took with Astro not too long ago? That came out quick! Oh, were we supposed to introduce Fantasy Resort first?
Okay. Shall you give Sunna a break?
I totally get it. My teammates must have thought the segment I put together was a total snooze, so they cooked up this bonus session. I guess I'm not creative enough. Xiaoyu, I've been through this way too many times to let you play me for a fool again.
All right, let's cut to the chase. So today, someone called in a favor and asked us to bring you the latest scoop on Fantasy Resort.
Yep, that's right. So, what's going on with this sunny seaside vacation paradise? Please stay with us as we take a look. First up is... that's it. The once calm sea suddenly whipped up a monstrous wave. Help! Please, you've got to get to the bottom of the tsunami and bring peace back to the resort. So what was that all about? The wind and waves really were intense. It was like a storm rolled in. Haven't you heard, Sunna? There's actually a hollow out at sea, not far from the resort. What if the ethereals escaped the hollow, whipped up those waves, and are about to invade the resort? What? No way!
So what's your theory then, Sunna?
If you ask me... Hey, check it out! Looks like there's someone out there in the waves! Maybe it's some brand new technique from Yunquei's summit? Cast this and you'll be riding the waves! Literally walking on water like it's solid ground! Yunquei's summit? Yep, Aria, you still remember, right? Ishuan Shifu and Senior Fufu. We ran into them at Phylum Heights. They're seriously impressive. Could it be them? You make friends way too easily, Sunna. One trip to Phylum Heights and suddenly you've got yourself a Shifu and a Senior. What? Those two are friends of the a video store manager. Back me up here, Aria.
That shadowy figure? I don't think it looks like them.
Fine. If we want answers, we're gonna have to go to the resort again and do some more digging.
Let's see what's up next. Huge shock! Record-gathering dust finally broken by mysterious stranger! The new record exceeded the whopping 100-ton mark! Want a feast for the eyes? Then go down to the resort aquarium and check it out.
So is this round 2 of the Port Alpes Ultimate Angler Championship? I haven't heard anything about a fishing tournament lately. Must be one of the resort guests' handiwork. But there's no way a fish can be that big, that heavy, right? I thought it was pretty fishy too. I mean, maybe a massive ethereal really did burst out of the hollow. Xiaoyu, quit fooling around.
I heard this whole thing is somehow tied to the head of security for the Fantasy Resort bonfire
Head
party.
of security? I guess that makes sense.
There's even a rumor going around the resort crew that the head of security is actually a visitor from another world.
Then I bet that visitor is 8 feet tall and muscle-bound. Wow. Who would have thought a simple bonfire event would be full of so many incredible people and crazy stories? Besides, I have a feeling Sunna's assumptions aren't always accurate.
So, what kind of warrior are they exactly? All you viewers dying to know can hit up the resort and see for yourselves. Word is, keeping an eye on the resort's newest souvenir shop might just net you a little surprise.
All right, on to the next one.
Fantasy Resort dominates Ridu's summer scene yet again. Rumors point to a strategic partnership between the Montefiore and Timefield families. Spotted, the heiresses of New Eridu's two biggest dynasties caught holding a historic meeting at Fantasy Resort. Is the Montefiore family getting ready to move into Waifei Peninsula, or has the Timefield family finally decided to branch out to other regions? What?
Dynasties. Sounds like a pretty big deal.
Oh, yeah. Even I've heard of
Okay,
them.
well, looks like it's just cheap tabloid gossip. Beats me why it even made it into this file.
Wait.
What's up?
This photo of the historic meeting. Why is there someone else standing off to the side? It looks like... Xiao Yu? That's totally you! There's no mistaking it!
Wow. You were just saying Sunna couldn't stop talking about her Shifu and Senior after one trip to Phylum Heights. But it turns out you're even worse. Come on, fess up. When did you go behind both of our backs to start a fancy new heiress girl group?
I think I've known all along. I just never wanted to think too hard about it. But running from it won't change anything.
Hey!
A wannabe angel like me with stitched-on wing charms on my backpack. Even after all that effort, Nangong still won't open up to me.
Just wait! Ugh.
Everything we've been through, all the memories we shared. Come on, out with it.
Yeah, what she said.
You remember that time at the new Eridu's Rising Star award ceremony?
Huh? You've actually got a legit excuse? No way! We had rock-solid proof this time and we still couldn't catch Xiao Yu slipping.
Let's see how she tries to spin this first.
Actually, that chopper that suddenly showed up and flew us to Starloop, Lady Montefiore lent it to me.
Oh?
We've been tied up with special training recently, so it took me forever to finally thank her in person. I was just repaying a favor we all owed, and I'm the one getting the third degree from you two?
Hold on. Since when does Lady Montefiore's helicopter have a pink paint job?
And you still haven't given us the full story on how you made friends with Lady Montefiore and Lady Timefield.
That's not what today's show's about. Focus! We're here to talk about Fantasy Resort. Since you guys already know who's running the show at the resort this year, screw up this promo, and those two heiresses are gonna hunt us down.
What?
Don't worry, Sunna. Even if our captain switched teams on us, if Lady Montefiore and Lady Timefield both come after us, I'll still grab you and make a run for it. We'll run away together, somewhere fate can't track us down, even if it means going to the ends of the earth.
Okay, then we'll run to the ends of the earth.
I swear, you two are impossible. Even if you both decided to gang up on your poor captain, could you at least remember we're in the middle of filming?
We're so sorry, Delulus. Please accept our sincerest apologies.
Please forgive us. We've wasted your valuable time with this completely pointless conversation.
We'll take this to heart and make sure we're better prepared for our next show.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Rather than letting your imaginations run wild, why don't we spend that energy rehearsing our next song? I think it's time we got back to our training.
Training again?
Oh, Xiao Yu, let's
for just
Sunna,
2
rest
more
for 2
days.
Thanks for tuning into this episode, Delulus. If you're dying to know what other juicy stories await you at Fantasy Resort, you can hit the beach and check it out yourself. Catch you next time on Angel Guide. See ya!
See you next time.